You struggle emotionally not because there's something wrong with you, but because you are continuously identifying with your emotions and their underlying narratives. One of the biggest traps of personal development is actually learning how to separate and become the observer of our emotional inner world. And because emotions or our coping with them is one of the earlier experiences that we have in relationship to ourselves and with the world, they do become a big part of our identity and of our sense of self. And a part of emotional maturity and development is actually us starting to identify with the role that is behind those emotions and narratives, with the role of their observer. And how we can become better observers is to firstly notice our emotions, see what comes up and what are we feeling. The next step would be to identify the underlying narratives of those emotions and see how those narratives helped us in the past and helped us to cope with uncomfortable feelings and relationships and situations in our lives. And the next step would be the reinforcement of the role of the observer, meaning that we do take a stance of acknowledging, observing, and letting go of the emotions and narratives that come into our consciousness. And then becoming more comfortable with identifying with the role of the one who observes and sees and regulates, instead of the one who is enthralled and just immersed in the vast sea of unpredictability.